Sorry about that. In the last video, my stylus pen ran out of battery, so I'll try that again. So I just found that the remainder was 0, so I knew that x minus 1 went perfectly into my polynomial, and so now I can rewrite out my polynomial. So our px, so I know that negative 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus x minus 2, I know that that goes down into x minus 1 is my first factor that I found. And what was left over? Negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 2. Great. Let's continue factorising this now. Okay, so I've got this x minus 1. And looking at the rest of it, I might just take out negative out of that just to make it easy. So I'm going to take a negative out the front. And what will be left over is 2x squared minus 3x minus 2. And I'm going to do a quick factorization here, and that's going to be 2x and x for that quadratic, and it's going to be 2 and 1. I want 4x and 1x, and to make a negative 3x, I need negative 4x and positive 1x, and so that's equal to negative x minus 1, 2x plus 1, and x minus 2. Okay, so now that is fully factorized. So that's my px there, right? So that's my y equals that. And so I've fully factorized it down. Firstly, I took out, I found that 1 was a 0, so I took that out, and then I've just fully factorized that down. So now we know what the zeros are, okay? So my x-intercepts, which are the zeros, are 1, negative half, and 2. Okay, so the 2 comes from there, that negative half comes from there, and that 1 comes from there. Okay, great. And the other thing that I've noticed is that there's a negative out the front, and so what that means is that my cubic's going to look like that. It's not going to be an increasing one, it's going to be a decreasing one. And so they're my clues that I have. And so let's just sketch this thing, and we'll be on our way. So we're going to have negative half, 2, it's just a rough sketch, just so that you get the idea, and 1. Okay, so they're my x-intercepts. It might also be helpful to know what the y-intercept is, so I might just do that over here as well. So the y-intercept when x is equal to 0, and it's really easy for this one because I'll just have a look. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to negative 2. Just nice and simple because it just comes straight from, sorry, everything's not working. That'll all equal 0, and we're just left with that sort of negative 2 at the end. And so y is equal to negative 2. So a quick sketch here. So y is equal to negative 2. I'll just put that in here in red. Negative 2 down there. Okay. And we said it was a decreasing function. So what it does is it comes down, goes up, and it goes down like that. Okay. So that's what my function looks like. And I'm just going to save time here to say y equals px. So I've defined that up the top. And so that's what that looks like. Now, just to be clear here, I don't know that what the turning points are there and there. We can use calculus to figure out those, but for the moment, all I've done is I've figured out all of my intercepts, x-intercepts of negative 1, 1, and 2, and find my y-intercept there. And so that's all we need to do. Hope that makes sense. See you in the next video.